Hello everyone, I hope you all are good and you all are practicing problems. Let us for now get at this one. So what is said in this question? We are given one container and this is basically a cylindrical container whose bottom has a radius of 15 centimeters, so diameter 30 centimeters. So it will look like something like this. And this height is also 30 centimeter. So if this is 30 and this is 30, then you can clearly say this will be 45 degree and this also 45 degree. Then there is a particle P kept at the bottom surface here, and this is at a distance of 5 centimeter from the center of this bottom surface, bottom circular surface. Okay, so this is 5, so this will become how much? This will become 10 centimeter. Now there is a person sitting or standing over here, and the person is only able to focus to this point, that is the edge of this bottom surface. Okay, let us say this is O point. So the person won't be able to see anything to the right of it, and hence the person is not able to see the point P. क्योंकि point P को see करने के लिए, particle P को see करने के लिए, whatever light is directly coming from particle P after refraction or just by directly coming from point P, it is able to reach to the eye. But यहाँ पे देखो directly तो ये कभी भी reach नहीं करेगा, क्योंकि on the way wall is coming after reflection also. If you see light का direction कुछ ऐसा है, it won't be ever able to reach to this eye, right? So कभी ऐसा हो नहीं पाएगा. Now in order to make it visible, particle P को visible करने के लिए what we are doing, we are filling it with water up to certain height. Okay, so we are getting asked up to what minimum height should water be poured in the vessel to make the particle P visible. So let's say we are filling it up to a height of h. So h height तक fill करने से ये visible कैसे हो रहा होगा? Draw the ray diagram for this. If you do that, यहाँ से आप directly light को ऐसे लो. At this point, it is striking the interface of two medias. ठीक है, सो यहाँ पे रिफ्रैक्शन होगा एंड ड्रॉ द नॉर्मल हियर. हमने नॉर्मल को बनाया एंड दिस नॉर्मल विल बी व्हाट? दिस नॉर्मल विल बी, आई मीन this is at this point normal, and what is the angle of incident? This is this one, and after refraction this incident light should go in the direction of line of sight, then only person will be able to see the particle P, right? So यहाँ से light refract होके इधर जानी चाहिए. Done है? So refracted ray should look like this, and it will refract away from the normal because we are traveling from rarer to denser. Sorry, denser to rarer, and that is visible in the diagram, right? क्योंकि यहाँ पे देखो I R से I छोटा लग रहा है. Done it? Now, what will be the value of this R? If you look carefully, this is angle between line of sight and vertical. And angle between line of sight and vertical is 45 degree. So we know here R. So we can know I also. Just कैसे? By applying Snell's law thing. So इस point पे आप Snell's law लगाओ. So refractive index of media in which incident light is into sine of incident angle equal to refractive index of media in which refracted light is into sine of R, and this is 1 into sine of 45. So this is 1 by root 2. ठीक है. Now this is 4 by 3 into sine I is equal to 1 by root 2. So sine I will be equal to how much? This is 3 by 4 root 2. अब आप देखो यहाँ से we have to calculate h. This is h, right? How we can calculate h? So this is theta, that is 45 degree. If you calculate, I mean, let us say this normal striking the bottom surface at certain point such that this distance is x. If this is x and this is how much already? This is 10. So we can calculate tan of theta, we can calculate tan of I, and we can somehow try calculating h. क्योंकि देखो अभी हमें जो भी करना है ज्योमेट्री से डील करना है. So you need to figure out a way to find out this h. फिजिक्स इज ओवर. ठीक है, सिंपल ज्योमेट्री को क्रैक करना है. सो टैन ऑफ थीटा अगर आप लिखते हो, थीटा इज नोन ऑलरेडी, दैट इज 1. थीटा इज 45, राइट? सो टैन ऑफ थीटा इज 1 एंड दिस विल बी इक्वल टू h by x plus 10. So h is equal to how much? X plus 10. So somehow if we know x, we can calculate h, right? So x के लिए हम क्या कर सकते हैं? इस ट्रायंगल को डील कर लो. ठीक है, सो यहाँ पे अगर आप निकालते हो tan of I, so tan of I you will be writing as what? You will be writing as x by h, right? So x value we can get from here, but tan of I कैसे निकाले? Sin of I is known, right? So cos of I you calculate. Cos of I will be equal to how much? So cos square I 1 minus sin square I, and this is 1 minus 9 by uh, 4 का square 16 into root 2 का square 2. So this will become 23 by 32. So cos of I will be equal to how much? Root under 23 by 32. So this is root 23 by 4 root 2. ठीक है? Now what will be tan of I? So उसके लिए आप 3 by 4 root 2 divided by root 23 into 4 root 2. This will get cancelled and you are left with 3 by root 23. So 3 by root 23, you put it here, 3 by root 23. So x is equal to how much in terms of h? This is 3h by root under 23. Now put this value of x over here. Okay? So h is equal to x plus 10 is given. And h is equal to x is how much? X is your, this is how much? 3h by root 23. 3h by root 23 plus 10. So you just do something over here. H minus 3h by root 23 is equal to 10. So h 1 minus 3 by root 23 is equal to 10. सो अगर अप्रोक्सीमेटली आप निकालना चाहो तो इसको हम 25 ले सकते हैं एंड इन दैट केस इट विल बिकम 5 माइनस 3 2 by 5 and h 2 by 5 is equal to 10 so 50 by 2 that is h is equal to 25 so near about 25 ही आंसर है डन है सो हमारा आंसर क्या होगा यहाँ पे कितने डेप्थ तक फिल करना होगा कितने हाइट तक फिल करना होगा 25 सेंटीमीटर ऑलमोस्ट approximately not exactly okay so I hope you have got this question physics यहाँ पे simple ये था कि इसके line of sight से तुम्हारे जो particle से light आ रहा है उसको किसी भी तरह उसके along लेकर जाना है so directly incident light won't go in that way so we need to fill it with water so that refracted light can I mean take this trajectory क्योंकि यहाँ पे if you want to appreciate the diagram more आप इसका देखो image बनाकर देखना I mean refracted light is this and ये जो point particle P है it should rise up to certain height and it will rise up to certain height in such a way that this image will lie on this refracted light on this line of sight ठीक है सो क्योंकि यहाँ पे देखो यहाँ से पार्टिकल गया इसको वाटर के फिल करने की वजह से दिस शुड राइज टू सर्टेन हाइट and it should rise to certain height in such a way that that height should lie on this line बट यहाँ पे रियल हाइट एंड अपेरेंट हाइट का कॉन्सेप्ट हम नहीं लगा सकते क्योंकि सी हियर लाइट कमिंग फ्रॉम पार्टिकल पी is I mean getting refracted at an angle of 45 degree in order to reach to the eye and 45 degree is a huge angle apparent height depth and real depth का relation जब हम लिखते हैं we write it for paraxial range right when light is incident along the normal but here light is not incident along the normal in order to make this particle p visible for the person right it is incident at an angle I which is substantial r is very much substantial right 45 degree डन है सो वी कैन नॉट यूज दैट अगर वो यूज कर पाते तो हमें स्नेल्स लॉ यूज करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती यहाँ से देखो ये एच हाइट ये वाला हाइट हमें ऑलरेडी पता चल जाता और अगर ये हमें पता चल जाता देन वी कुड हैव आई मीन गॉट दिस थिंग ऑल्सो आई मीन दिस ट्राइंगल वी कुड हैव डेल्ट विथ सिमिलर ट्राइंगल से निकाल सकते थे क्योंकि ये 45 है इसको हम इजिली निकाल सकते थे दिस वाज 10 वो क्वेश्चन तब कैसा होता यहाँ पे आप ऐसे बनाते ठीक है एंड इट इज लाइक दिस एंड देन दिस थिंग रियल एंड अपेरेंट डेप्थ से आप निकाल सकते हो क्योंकि रियल डेप्थ आपको पता है दिस इज एच अगर एच हाइट से आपने इसको फिल किया है देन अपेरेंट हाइट अपेरेंट थिंग यू कैन कैलकुलेट फ्रॉम हियर एंड similarly you can know this one in terms of h if this is known this is also h right in terms of h if this is known and this thing I mean this thing you know this is or you can do not similar triangle tan of theta आप निकाल लेते directly so tan of this theta I mean tan of theta अगर आप लिखते 45 1 and this h in this apparent height in terms of h so f as a function of h divided by क्या करते हैं आप 10 then you could have got the answer easily very easily जस्ट वन थिंग वाज रिक्वायर्ड, डन है। बट यहाँ पे हम वो यूज नहीं कर सकते क्योंकि यहाँ पे लाइट रेज पैरेक्सिल नहीं है, डन है। सो आई होप यू हैव गॉट दिस क्वेश्चन एंड आई होप यू आर एबल टू अप्रिसिएट द वेरिएशंस दैट कैन हैपन इन दिस क्वेश्चन. I hope you have understood it, but if you have any doubt, you can always let me know in the comment section. Thank you. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.